It's been a long week, right? Are you ready to wind down? Why not? It's time for the Wine Time Fridays podcast with Shelley and Phil. Neither are sommeliers, but both have a deep passion for life, each other, and of course, delicious wine. And now, here to talk about this week over a glass of wine is Shelley and Phil. It's wine time!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wine Time Fridays with Shelley and Phil, episode 236. On this Friday, very special day, October 25. Happy birthday, happy Friday. It's wine time. I won't sing.
No, don't sing.
Today is a very special day because it's not only Shelley's birthday, but it's also Champagne Day. There's a lot of different Champagne days. There's, I think New Year's Eve has always been a traditional one. I don't know if this is an international or a national, but it doesn't really matter because we like champagne. And we are featuring we're only going to have one wine.
Yeah, because we have to get back to celebration.
Yes, we do.
Polka dot celebration.
I know, right?
We have to fly all the way to Boise in a few minutes.
Okay, we're actually already there, and we'll be dancing tonight. It's kind of fun because last week, if you didn't listen or watch, Shelley is Queen Shelley. She'll be wearing her crown and all of her royalty, probably all weekend. So that's pretty fun. We had a sect. Did we have a sect last week?
I think so, yes.
Okay, I'm having trouble finding where to open this, Shelley. For once again, one of our open with care. Oh, I'd love to. I just need to find the dang thing. We picked this up at Pilgrim's. $50. We have never featured. Shelley, you want to say what I'm about to open?
Nicolas Feuillatte.
Because you can speak French.
I don't know if that's the real one.
What, the real pronunciation?
That's as close as I can get, I think.
Okay.
We've had Nicolas Feuillatte before.
Yeah, just not. We haven't featured it.
No.
Yeah. So here we go. We're going to do this. Remember what Sam says. Open it. And once you release the cage, you want to keep it covered. Twist the bottle.
Not the top.
And what is the sigh of release?
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag sigh of release. that was so good. This is so cool the way these corks do this too.
Like a mushroom.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, well, Shelley, we can pour a little bit more because this is our only one. Very bubbly. Remember last week?
Oh, but the bubbles go away fast.
On that sect, it was like an explosion of bubbles in the mouth. This is a non-vintage Nicolas Feuillatte Riserva Brut Champagne from France. This is the real McCoy. To health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, romance.
And peace on earth.
And to many more birthdays.
Thank you. That's very bubbly too.
This also explodes in the mouth. Holy
you have
moly.
to swallow it quickly, or you may spit it right out.
I mean, it kind of almost takes your breath away, doesn't it? A little bit?
These are very tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles.
They should make a song about that. They are very tiny bubbles. Look at that.
Yeah, look, you can see them.
We are testing out, which is really scary.
Watch this. Bubbles on the glass.
Bubbles on the glass is right. And it's got legs. We're testing out a new platform this week. It's a little scary. Not probably something you want to do. But our friend, Andrea Robinson, just started a new show called Quench. And she did it was kind of a beta test. It was episode 1. And I guess we found out about it because
Come over October.
That, among other things, yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the last Friday for Come Over October. That does not mean that you can't still invite people over to have a glass of wine. But anyway, these are her
We still have
glasses.
6 more days.
Well, I know. But this is the last time we'll be able to talk, because next Friday is November, I don't even remember.
Oh,
Like 2 or something, isn't it?
I don't know.
First? I don't even know either. I'm diverted. But these glasses that we have sparklers and champagnes in are created and produced by Andrea Robinson. The one wine glass. This is the one white wine glass. Probably use this 10% of the time. The one
But
red.
always for bubbles.
But always for bubbles. Yeah, well, sometimes we'll use some weird ones just because of the but for all intents and purposes, we use this one. The one red glass we use probably 80% of the time, and the other 10% is seasonal, whether it's Christmas glasses or fall glasses or winter glasses.
Don't say the bad word.
I know.
It did snow in Utah already last week.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Sorry.
So many things to go. This is very delicious. Very delicious. I don't know quite what to title this. So those that are watching, those that are listening, it's already been titled, but we're going to go through that process right now, Shelley. I've got I've got 10 different options, and
People can't even vote.
No, you can. It's your birthday.
So it's not really a vote.
Bubbles for birthday. It says babes, not babes. Bubbles for
the
my
birthday
babe.
Oh, no. It's like a dad joke.
Ouch, that hurt. Champagne wishes and wine dreams. Oh, no.
No, that
Birthday
reminds-
wishes and champagne kisses.
No.
What's wrong with that?
That reminds me of that guy in the early 80s, which I was always nauseated watching that show.
What's the show?
It's something champagne wishes and caviar.
Oh,
dreams.
this is the guy that did all the...
Travel stuff.
Yeah, of the rich and famous.
That one. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
I don't remember his name, but so you don't like that. How about popping corks and celebrating Shelley?
That's good.
Okay, I like that one. We also have Birthday Bubbly with Nicolas, but he's not here, so forget it. Raise a glass, Shelley's Birthday Bash.
It's not a bash. There will be a bash when we go dancing in a while.
Yeah. Fizz Friends and Festivities. Uncorking cheers for Shelley's special day. That's just so generic. The Birthday Bubble, Nicolas, Feuillatte, Reserve Brut. Nope. Sip, celebrate, and cheers to Shelley. Ooh, I like that. That rolls off the tongue a little bit. Wine, women, and birthday wishes. How about popping corks and celebrating Shelley?
That's good.
There we go. So that's what it ends up being. This is going to be actually a fairly quick episode. Did you want to add anything before we go to break?
No.
So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to probably wrap this thing up. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing.
Yeah. That never. Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays, episode 234. Is this true? 234?
236.
Yeah, you wrote it wrong.
I-
See? I'm never doing that again.
But all the blame is on me. I even had it in my own notes on my Apple Notes that it said 234. I couldn't find 236 until I realized.
This is crooked.
Oh, there you go. Is that better? There we
That's,
are.
thank you.
Oops.
No,
There we go.
my
Okay.
OCD has gotten much worse.
I'm trying to come up with something for OCD. That's not what it stands for. Anyway, episode 236 on Shelley's birthday, October 25. Also, Champagne Day. We have a couple things. Some food pairings for this.
Pretty much anything.
Pretty much, huh? And
I mean, I wouldn't have this with steak, but I know a lot of people will.
Yeah, this
Or
is
do.
such a versatile wine. Seafood, yeah. Poultry, of course. Delicate.
French fries,
Yeah. Yes.
popcorn.
By the way,
Butter,
Sam
popcorn.
wants to do
French fry
champagne
again.
and French fry again.
Oh yeah.
This is the
Like
conversation.
we need a big party now to have
Well,
champagne and fried.
there are logistics that are an issue. Is getting those fries hot and crispy as we eat.
That's true.
So what he said was, what we can do is on a Sunday, because they're closed on Sunday, we'll sit outside
And
and
the
someone will
snow?
run over to the restaurant and grab the fries and they'll be hot. And I said,
Why
on
will
the-
we be sitting outside?
on the first weekend of January? He says, oh. So I said, actually, we could just all be bundled up and the champagne would certainly stay cold, but the French fries would probably not stay warm.
No, that'd be cold.
They would be cold. We have, so this one I switched up a little bit, Shelley. We're going to do a repeated wine word of the week, but I found one that we haven't done that kind of ties in. So this is the
At special request.
at special request, Matt Sparkman, part of the ownership group of him and Brenda, at the CDA Gourmet. It is the CDA Gourmet wine word of the week is bung.
Not bunghole.
Not bunghole. But there you go, Matt. We said it anyway. It's bung. We actually did bunghole 149 weeks ago. It was episode 87.
Almost
A bung.
3 years.
Do you have that down? What a bung is? Yeah, you do. You want to read?
Cylindrical or tapered plug used to seal the bunghole, the opening,
Yep.
of a wine barrel or cask made of wood, plastic, or cork.
Yep. Typically. Yep. So, actually, what else could it be made of between those three? Wood, plastic, or cork?
Silicone?
Yeah, maybe.
Silicone.
Seems like it would be too
could.
squishy, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, don't necessarily use a bung or bunghole for making champagne. There's a whole process of method champenois, which of course this is. It has to be. We do have.
Because it is made in France in Champagne.
This is. I know that the notes have the blend on it, but typically you've got Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier. However, this one, it has got those, but it's a. Oh, good Lord. Did you put any notes on that?
Nope.
I put it in airplane mode. Now I can't check. It's off airplane mode. Here come all the notifications.
Oh, no.
We are so good at this. Anyway, this one does have the breakdown of 40% Pinot Noir, 40% Pinot Meunier, yes, and 20% Chardonnay. Those are the three grapes that are grown in Burgundy for white and red Burgundy. I don't think you can grow any more grapes, but Pinot Noir obviously is the red Burgundy. Chardonnay is generally the white Burgundy with a little bit of Pinot Meunier. But this particular has that breakdown of those three. It says the grapes are sourced from 13 villages, including Premier and Grand Cru sites. These have to be aged for at least 3 years.
Wow.
Now, the non-vintage is one where they can keep it kind of the same expectation, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter too much on the vintages because they roll those over. When you have a vintage, I know that this producer does have a vintage. I forget what that is, but it would be much more money, and it would be a vintage year that actually would be worthy of a vintaged champagne.
Right.
Wow. What do you get on this anyway?
I don't get a lot of yeast, actually.
No,
And that's generally what I pick up in champagnes.
me too. I think I'm starting to really enjoy champagnes. That's probably a bad sign.
Not cheap champagne.
Well, I mean, we've had some champagnes that are in the $50 to $80 range that comes in the GaryVee Wine Club, Gardot. But this one, you know, it's probably somewhat their entry level. I should probably try a little bit more. I am really enjoying this. And there is
good.
and I'm not getting a bunch of yeast either.
Apple, crisp apple.
This consistently gets really good ratings. Okay.
You can find this in most bottle shops or.
Yeah, and actually, even those stores, grocery stores or whatever, that have a little expanded wine department.
The ones in the locked case.
Yeah, you'll be able to find this as well.
And they do make the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
For if you're having a brunch or something. They're very cute.
They're cute, but they go really fast. The 175s. No,
Yeah.
the 375s. These are 750s. Okay.
They might even be less than 375. I think they
It could
are.
be.
I think they're more around 175.
So we got this at Pilgrim's. They have like 4 or 5 different champagnes there. They also have a plethora of sparkling, like Gruet. They have Gruet,
Cava,
which we love
Prosecco.
that. Yeah, Cava, Prosecco, all of that. We got our sec there last week. This might be a month worth of episodes from wines purchased at Pilgrim's.
Yes.
So you can tell we really like Pilgrim's. And coming up, we did the CDA Gourmet Wine Award of the Week, but we did not mention that on November 16th, for the second year in a row, Santa is making his first stop here in Coeur d'Alene. And so we encourage anyone who's around the area, even if you're like in Spokane or Sandpoint, come down. Get your pictures with Santa. This is a great,
He's a great
Santa.
Santa's always great.
But this
is
one in particular.
Particularly great. They're going to have some demonstrations. They're going to be demoing their pizza oven, and you can have some of that pizza. Just takes 90 seconds or so.
I mean, 90 tops. It's a 60-second pizza. I know they're still debating whether they're going to make it per order or... Because then you have a whole pizza. It's a personal pizza. But I experienced this, and it's pretty cool. It does go really fast.
I wasn't there, so I didn't see, but that's pretty cool. They also have their cranberry spice balsamic vinegar back for the holidays.
Yes, they do.
You can do a lot with that. You can make drinks, a lot of recipes. It's a good one.
Do you want to talk about some wines before we sign off that we have
Wines that we've had?
maybe enjoyed this week?
Bound Cabernet Sauvignon, French vine Cabernet Sauvignon, Anciano Reserve Tempranillo, Charles Krug Generations Red Blend.
That was really good.
That was really good. Amavi Cabernet Sauvignon and Sella.
I think it's Sella.
And Mosca Riserva Cannonau di Sardegna.
You're welcome. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean I don't give you hard things to pronounce.
Yeah, I butcher them, but that's all right. And then hopefully this is the last time we have to talk about Mavrud Day.
That's tomorrow. And we did have a Mavrud last week.
We did.
Along with a Reuben, but they were a blend. It was 75% Mavrud, but it was really good. I was very surprised. All the wines we had last week were fantastic as we kind of reached out outside our comfort zone in a sense. But anyway, that's tomorrow.
On the 31st, besides Halloween, it's also Carignan Day.
Opening carry-on for Halloween.
Carignan, yes. If you're handing out treats, you might as well treat yourself.
Exactly. November 7th, International
Merlot Day.
Oh, by
We're
the
going
way.
to do something old world, new world.
Yes.
Merlot, right?
In fact, that's next week. Old World versus New World Merlot. It'll be a right bank Bordeaux, I believe, because that's the one that's heavier Merlot. Probably be 80% at least, something like that. And then blended with whatever, Bordeaux, you have 5, at least now.
No. Well, you never know.
After that, we have some fun ones coming up. The 14th is International Tempranillo Day.
Zinfandel Day on the 20th of November. 21st, Beaujolais Nouveau Day, which we always buy just because we always buy it. But it's like
It's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
But it's also
It's just
the
a
first.
thing.
It's the first. It's the first wine for that vintage,
Right.
and that's a marketing thing. And I
That's
get
kinda
it.
cute.
It's literally been when you buy a bottle of Beaujolais Nouveau. 3 weeks before that, the grapes were still on the vine.
Yep.
Then they crush them, they bottle them, they ship them, and you drink them, and it's
And there you go.
there you go. And then
International Carmenere Day is on the 24th, November 24th,
exactly.
which is one of the Bordeaux blends, which they don't really talk about.
No, because they don't grow it in Bordeaux anymore, but they do grow it in a lot of other places: Argentina, Chile, the United States, Washington, California. Is there a Carmenere down there? Probably.
Isn't there one in Paso Robles?
Yes, yeah, and then of course South Africa as well. So, among other places. Anyway, a huge thanks to today's sponsors, Rocky Pond and the Cuvée app. Cuvée app did finally wrap up their beta testing for the Sip Track Earn, but it will be back for this time right now, and it will be back. So get that. It doesn't cost you a dime. Go download the Cuvée app in the App Store.
Something to play.
Yeah,
But
and
you'll have to wait now. You can't play right now.
no, but it's probably going to be around the corner. Hopefully, anyway. Shelley, happy birthday.
Thank you.
49. That's outstanding.
49.
You're the best.
Just like
And-
Jack Benny.
Just like Jack Benny.
I'll be 49 till I'm not.
Until I'm not. With a little bit of knowledge, wine becomes a lot less overwhelming. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you next week with some Merlot. And we are having some more effing Merlot.
Cute.
Thank you for spending part of your day to wind down with Shelley and Phil. Remember, you can listen to any episode of the Wine Time Fridays podcast by visiting winetimefridays.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And join us on our Wine Time Fridays Facebook page, Instagram, or on Twitter, which is @VintageTweets, for daily conversation. Until next week, here's our toast to you. To health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, peace on earth, and of course, romance.